How many do you need? Is this right? Very well. How is this very?
Something you need today? Which request will you take? Good work. Is this... Good work. No?
Oh, Logy, have some business? This is what you can get. Are looks like
What should I make?
Logy, I have some new items just for you. Why not take a look? What?
Marion wants you to get to the ruins? Has she lost her mind?
Escha started it. Marion just ran with the idea.
Brother, we want an airship that can take us to the unexplored ruins.
It's impossible. The turbulence is too unpredictable. The airship will be smashed to bits in midair.
Aw, I had a bad feeling about that. What if we modified it?
No, it's not a matter of modifications. I'm afraid that a blimp simply can't make it there.
Just making sure. No one can even get close to that thing, right? There are just too many obstacles and the craft won't survive. That's what I've been told.
Yeah, it's a strange story, and I have no idea where it even came from.
Did you think of something, Logy?
A blimp isn't stable or rigid enough. Is there any way to overcome those problems?
No, there isn't. The only airships we have available are... Oh, you're right! There are Dreadnaughts now! One of those can probably make it.
Dreadnaught?
It's possibly the epitome of modern technology and alchemy, with a hardened hull.
It's dense enough to survive the wind and the rubble. One of them's our best bet to reaching the ruins.
That's amazing! If we can get one of these here, we'd be able to make it there right away!
Well, I don't know if that's an option. Only a few have been built and Central's researching them. Not to mention the dangers in manufacturing one. You can't simply pick one up and go.
Aw, it was a great idea, I thought.
Actually, if the two of you can get some key parts, it's not impossible. Just very difficult.
Really? So, if we try really, really hard, we might be able to build one ourselves?
Wait a second. Are you serious? That's impossible. It's too dangerous.
Don't you want to try it? Let's take on the challenge of building a Dreadnaught.
Nothing will come of taking on an impossible task. We should think of another way to get there.
Don't worry, you'll have my full support. It's not every day you get to do something this interesting. I'll run it by Heisman. I'm sure he'll be happy to contribute, and I'll gather some maintenance guys.
Really? Brother, you're the best!
I guess there's no convincing these two. This is gonna be one hell of a ride.
Sorry, Logy, but I truly believe we can make this happen.
Now that that's settled, we need to start gathering materials for the ship's frame. A lot of them.
And then gas to fill the ship. Without that, we won't get off the ground. That'll require alchemy. I don't know how to make that. And even if I knew the steps, I don't know if I could create it.
Still, we have to try our best. We've grown a bit too, you know?
As I said, it's a nearly impossible task. If we're stuck, we have to give up. Got it?
Fine. But first, let's start by doing what we can.
What am I going to do? She's never gonna give up, is she?
What do you think, brother? Will this be enough?
This should be plenty for what we're doing. Let's try and build it.
I've been meaning to ask you, can you even design a Dreadnaught? I don't want to rain on your parade, but it's better to know now rather than learn it later.
I'm glad you asked. You know, I've admired airship design since I was a kid. I've mocked some up.
Wow. You studied the engineering all on your own?
Yeah, I thought that if I understood how to build an airship with my own hands, I could go a lot farther. With that in mind, I'm happy these designs got to see the light of day again.
I see. That's impressive, but do we have manpower? Maintenance is spread pretty thin as it is.
You see, Heisman's all for it. He said, "How can I turn down this chance of a lifetime?" So he worked with Marion to talk to Colin. We don't have to worry about labor or budgets.
You've already done that much? This has really gotten out of hand.
I see. Thank you, brother, for coming on board for such a reckless project.
Cut that out. We haven't done anything yet. And there's no guarantee that it'll work.
He's right. We haven't worked out all the kinks. I think we need to work with some more caution.
I agree. We'll be careful with the process. We don't want anyone getting injured on this quest. Nonetheless, I'm pretty impressed about your knowledge of airships. Have you studied them?
Yeah, I was interested in them a while ago.
Whoa! That's so cool, Logy. You learned all that just because it interested you?
We're building a prototype right now. We'll bring it over when it's done. Start looking forward to it.
Good luck with your work, brother. We'll keep gathering more materials for you, too.
Don't tell me. Even maintenance is this into this project? How can I possibly convince them to stop? Say, Katla, I've been meaning to ask you for a while now, but...
What is it? Please, ask me anything.
That old book, you haven't sold it yet. I'm actually a little curious about it.
What, this? My, you've got fine taste, don't you, Logy? My father found this book in some ruins. But I left it here because I don't know what to make of it. Why are you curious about it now? It's been here for a while.
We're trying to build a new airship right now. Maybe there's some relevant information in that book.
If that's the case, I suppose I could let you have a little peek. Here you go.
Yeah, thanks. Let's see...
Well, Logy, is there anything we can use in there?
I knew it! It's a book on alchemy. It shows how to create the gas that'll lift even the Dreadnaught.
Really? So with that book, we'll be able to make the materials we need?
It should. I need to take a closer look at it, though.
Huh? Is this something that we can use?
Katla, can we buy this right away? We'll pay for it.
Well. If it's that important, then surely it should fetch a pretty penny.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well then, how about this much?
What? That's too expensive.
Well, it's pretty valuable, isn't it? I need to charge at least this much.
Is your bottom line the only thing you care about?
What should we do? It's so expensive.
What was I thinking? How could we come up with this much money?
Is that so? Well, I'm afraid we'll have to pretend this conversation never happened.
Aw. What should we do, Logy?
Nobody would pay that much for a book anyway. Let's explore some other options.
Welcome, Logy. What are you buying today? What are you...
Mr. Fixario, I presume. Do you have a moment?
Sure. What's the problem?
Has there been anything strange around you in the past few days?
Strange? Not that I would say.
Something trivial. Anything at all. Anything that you've noticed being unusual?
Well, if you really want to know, Escha made us some snacks the other day that were tastier than usual.
That's not exactly what I was looking for.
Stop beating about the bush and tell me what you want.
Lately, I've been hearing about a number of power struggles between the Alchemist and Central City.
I've heard the rumors too. What of them?
Mr. Fixario, could your being stationed in this remote area be a result of one such grab for power?
Me? You're overthinking this.
So you say. You did receive an education in alchemy in Central City, did you not? And yet, here you are, working far from civilization out on the frontier. It doesn't add up. I have an inclination to ascribe this to a great conspiracy.
You're being paranoid. The branch here was short-staffed. I went where I was needed. That's simple.
I see. Perhaps it all takes place somewhere you cannot see. I may need more support from internal affairs in order to reach into the deeper layers of this.
Are you listening to a word I'm saying? Keep it up and you will really get me angry.
Ah, excuse me. I think I've gotten a bit ahead of myself. Let's both calm down a bit, shall we?
Listen, Micie. I volunteered to be stationed here. It wasn't an order from someone else. Besides, I'm getting used to life here, and it's not that bad. I don't plan to go back anytime soon.
I see. Well then, please forgive me. It would seem that I had been overthinking things a bit.
As long as you understand that.
As a token of apology, I would like to give you whatever aid I can in building your airship. I have some research material I was planning to use in my inspection of the R&D division. It may be useful.
Hey, that's...
Now, if you'll excuse me, I hope that you can complete your airship.
Hey, wait! Ugh. Damn, this could get really ugly.
Right away! Right away!